Ever wondered how you can enhance your upper body strength and define your pecs? What if it's simpler than you thought? No need for expensive gym memberships or complex equipment. Exactly, it's about revamping your workout routine. With the right guidance and dedication, you're all set for your fitness goals. We'll dive into the power of push-ups and their modifications, focusing on how each targets specific muscle groups, making you stronger. Fitness journeys are not straightforward. They demand patience and resilience in the face of setbacks. But with determination, there's always a way to bounce back. We'll walk you through various push-ups, each designed to stimulate muscle growth and boost your body's capacity. Welcome to the journey of the 10 most effective push-up modifications, a voyage of strength and resilience. With a decision, my journey began. One day, I saw myself in the mirror, the reflection a symbol of my potential. The room's silence was broken only by the ticking clock, a reminder of time passing. I saw determination in my eyes, felt the passion in my heart, the desire to challenge my limits. Anticipation filled the air, my heart raced with excitement and slight fear. This was a defining moment. I chose to accept the difficult challenge, a test demanding commitment, consistency, and resolve. My journey was about mastering 10 different push-up modifications, tests of strength and endurance. My goal was simple yet intimidating. It was not about proving something to others but to myself. It was about daily perseverance, no matter the hurdles. It was about discipline, persistence, and never surrendering. The decision was made and the journey had begun. Every morning as the sun filled my room with warmth, I reminded myself of my promise and got to work. It wasn't just about the push-ups anymore, it was about a promise to myself, a vow of consistency, strength, and determination. In the end, it was about me, my challenge, my promise, my goal. Regardless of the journey's difficulty, I was resolved to perform these 10 variations every day, no matter what. The first day was tough, the muscles were untrained, the body was reluctant, but the mind was resolute. It was a day when optimism battled with physical reality, a day when the hopes of a fitter future clashed with the lethargic present. The fitness room was filled with the quiet hum of air conditioning and the stark smell of rubber mats. The mirror-paneled walls reflected my determination as I faced myself, ready to make the change. My clothes clung to my body, drenched in the cold sweat of anticipation. My heart thumped like a drum, keeping pace with the adrenaline pumping through my veins. My palms were clammy as I planted them firmly on the mat, the chill of the rubber seeping into my skin. I bent my elbows and lowered my body, the weight of my decisions pressing down on me. My muscles quivered, unaccustomed to the strain. The echo of my labored breaths resonated in the room, bouncing off the mirrors and coming back to me, reminding me of the struggle. Push-ups, a simple exercise but a mammoth task for the untrained body. Each movement was strenuous, as though I was pushing against the world. My arms wobbled, struggling to maintain balance. My form was far from perfect, awkward and shaky, but there was no room for self-doubt. Every muscle in my body screamed in protest, yearning for the ease of inactivity. But each shaky push-up was a victory, a triumph over inertia. It was a bold declaration that I could and would surmount the physical hurdles. I fought the discomfort, the fatigue, and finally I did it. I completed the first set of my life. The second day was significantly more challenging. The body, still recovering from its previously unaccustomed exertions, was sore in places I couldn't even imagine. The muscles, rebelling against the sudden intense demand I was placing on them, were aching. Every fiber, every cell seemed to be crying out in protest, demanding a respite that I was unwilling to grant. The discomfort was not just physical but also mental, an amalgamation of the mind's resistance and the body's plea for mercy. But I persisted. With a determination that surprised even me, I pushed forward. I pushed through the pain, that constant throbbing reminder of my body's limitations, a tangible proof of my mortality. I pushed through the discomfort, that nagging, persistent voice in the back of my mind constantly whispering, tempting me to surrender, to give up, to accept defeat. I pushed through the resistance, both physical and mental. The physical resistance was easy enough to overcome with its clear, definite boundaries, but the mental resistance was a harder foe, invisible, insidious, and infinitely more difficult to defeat. But I did it. I conquered my limitations. I fought against my own weaknesses. I found strength I never knew I possessed. I discovered resilience in places I never knew existed, and in the end, even as I was gasping for breath, even as my body was screaming in protest, even as my mind questioned my sanity, I did it. I completed another set of the 10 push-up modifications. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Time passed with an unwavering rhythm, every tick of the clock echoing in the solitude of my journey. The world outside continued its dance, unaware of my silent battle, my relentless pursuit of strength. Each morning brought promise, a blank canvas for me to paint my day, to mark my progress. With each dawn I greeted, I found a new challenge waiting for me, a new threshold to cross, a new mountain to climb. The path was a harsh teacher, meting out lessons in pain and endurance, yet rewarding me with growth. The struggle was raw, stripping me down to my core, unmasking my fears, my weaknesses. But with each passing day I discovered something new within me. A spark, a flame, a burning desire to push past the boundaries that confined me. Each day I pushed a little harder, went a little further. The sweat that drenched my body was a testament to my determination, my unyielding commitment to break the chains of my own limitations. With every sunset, I felt the satisfying ache of my muscles, the subtle shift in my stance. I found my stride, my rhythm, my pace. Each day I broke my own barriers, shattered my own limits. Every fall was a lesson learned, every victory a milestone achieved. Nightfall brought with it reflection, a quiet contemplation of the day's journey. My body was fatigued, but my spirit was invincible. I discovered strength in my struggle, resilience in my fight. Each day I became a little stronger, a little more resilient. And then, one day, I stood before the mirror again. This time, however, the reflection that stared back at me was noticeably altered. My eyes fell upon a figure that was no longer frail or uncertain, but instead radiated strength, confidence, and resilience. It was as if my previous self had been gradually chipped away and replaced by this newer, more formidable version of myself. This was a person who had faced countless obstacles, weathered numerous storms, and emerged victorious against all odds. I took a moment to examine the changes in my physical stature. There was an undeniable increase in upper body mass. My muscles had grown not just in size but also in strength. I saw broad, powerful shoulders that could bear the weight of the world, arms that were capable of pulling me up from the deepest abyss, and a chest that was well-defined, shaped by hours of strenuous exercise and sheer determination. The pecs that I had worked so hard to define were now clearly visible, a testament to my perseverance and dedication. I see the fruits of my labor, the countless hours spent lifting weights, enduring grueling workouts, pushing past the pain, and embracing the struggle. This physical evolution wasn't just about aesthetics though, it was a reflection of my mental transformation. The sweat, the tears, the pain, and the exhaustion, they had all served a purpose. They had helped mold me into a person who was no longer intimidated by challenges, who embraced adversity, and who was not afraid to push the boundaries of what was thought possible. And, in letting out a sigh of awe and satisfaction, I realized that I had not just transformed my body, I had conquered my limits. I had pushed past what I thought was possible, showing myself that I was capable of much more. I saw a person who had conquered their limits. The 10 push-up modifications had not just transformed my upper body, but it had also sculpted my mind. It was a journey that started with a simple exercise, but it grew into something far more profound. The push-ups were not just a physical workout, but a mental one as well. Each modification was a new challenge, a hurdle to overcome, a goal to strive for. It wasn't just about building muscle, it was about building character, strengthening willpower, and testing my limits. Every time I pushed myself off the floor, every time I felt my muscles ache with effort, I was a lot more about myself. I was discovering a strength I had never known, a resilience I had never recognized. It was a revelation that went far beyond just physical fitness. It added a new dimension to my outlook on life, a new perspective on challenges and hardships. The power I discovered lay not just in the physical act of the push-ups, but in the mental and emotional journey I was undertaking. The push-ups taught me about discipline, about dedication, about the strength of the human spirit. They showed me the importance of consistency, the value of perseverance, the impact of determination. The push-ups were not just an exercise, they were a tool, a method, an instructor. And so the push-ups transformed me. They sculpted not only my body but also my mind. They brought about a change that was more than just physical. They reshaped my outlook, my values, my beliefs. They taught me that the human spirit is resilient, that it is capable of far more than we often give it credit for. It had shown me that I could do anything, achieve anything if I just put my mind to it. And so, I invite you to take up the challenge of these 10 push-up modifications. Open yourself up to a new world of strength training, a realm where the limits are defined by you and only you. Engage with this dynamic activity. That's not just about physical exertion, but also about mental endurance and resilience. Make it your mission to push your boundaries and exceed your own expectations. Embark on this journey to understand your body better, to enhance its capabilities, and to raise your overall fitness level. Every push-up modification you undertake is a step towards improving your upper body strength. Feel the burn in your muscles, relish it, and let it motivate you to continue. Aim for more. The goal is to increase your overall upper body mass, to define your pecs, and to overcome your limitations. Don't just be a spectator to this journey, actively participate in it. Share your progress, your victories, your setbacks. Discuss your experiences, the hurdles you overcame, the euphoria of achieving a personal best. This is a joint journey where each us, despite our individual paths, come together in building a community that celebrates strength, endurance, and the sheer joy of pushing one's limits. Remember to applaud small victories, to understand that setbacks are just stepping stones to success, and the setbacks you overcome only serve to make you stronger. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the person you become along the way. So, are you ready to take up the challenge of these 10 push-up modifications? Are you mentally geared up to plunge into this phenomenal journey of fitness, ready to embrace the sweat, the determination, and the sheer exhilaration that comes with it? Are you prepared to push your limits like never before, to feel the burn in your muscles, the strain in the gentle tremble in your arms as you push through each repetition? Are you prepared to experience the sweet satisfaction of achieving what you thought was impossible? Do you have the courage to take the first step towards your fitness metamorphosis, to transform from the proverbial caterpillar into the formidable muscled butterfly? Are you ready to increase your overall upper body mass and your pecs in no time? Are you excited to sculpt a physique that reflects sheer strength and resilience? To become a beacon of dedication, perseverance, and unwavering resolve? Are you thrilled to redefine not just your body but your mind and spirit, aligning them in perfect harmony to attain your ultimate fitness goal? Are you ready to become best version of yourself? The version that has been waiting to emerge, has been longing to showcase its true potential. It's true, the journey starts now. The journey starts with you. Embrace this incredible journey of transformation, of becoming a better, stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Remember, you are not alone in this. This journey will be accompanied by inspiring music that resonates with your beating heart, that keeps you motivated, engaged, and drives you forward. The adrenaline-pumping music that fuels your every push, your every lift, your every breath. Tell us in the comment about your experience and challenges. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more inspiring videos.